Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday. It's the 15th. It's 2023. Canopy that was down here, the framing, got that down already. I'm going to show you. All this here is going to be cleaned up very, very soon because we are going to have the floor into the pavilion, and a lot of this stuff can be moved into the pavilion. I picked up this barrel. This one is really, really cool. They use these barrels for olives. So how cool is that? And it has this twists off, and then it's just a plastic top on there. But I think this would be really cool to have as a rain barrel. 55-gallon barrel. You know, good rain barrel, I think. That's just kind of the way I was looking at it. I got it for $50. I mean, you cannot beat that. You can't beat that. Alright, so let's show you our progress from yesterday. So we're going to walk over here really quickly. And alright, so before I had to leave, we had this whole section here done, the framing in. After I left, Dave, Paul, and Barbara actually got this whole section done except for the last piece. There's the last piece. It's cut. It's ready to go. We just got to get that in this morning, and then our next step is we're going to get plywood down. So really, really excited about this. It's awesome. Big shout out to Barbara and Paul for coming down through the week here, and so we could work on this. And like I said, this morning we're gonna start about 9 o'clock this morning. Right now it's about 7:30. We're gonna get that last piece in, then we're gonna start laying the plywood in here. Once the plywood's in, like I said, again, a lot of this stuff up here is all going to be up in here. We'll obviously continue to use the fire pit, but all this other area will be opened up now after that, and I will be getting that all squared away. I started cutting grass a little bit yesterday, but we wanted to really get on this, and so once we have the flooring in here, then there's other things that I obviously have to do as well, but it's just a matter of getting things squared away. But really happy with the progress that we have made on the pavilion. We will have this, obviously, the flooring, I don't know how long that's going to take because we have to cut out around these posts. I'll show you over here. So you see this one was cut out. Dave went and picked up jigsaw blades. He had a jigsaw here, but he didn't have the blades. So like this piece here will slide around there and here. So we'll do the 8-foot piece this way, then a 4-foot piece here. Then the other end will be a 4-foot piece and an 8-foot piece. So, that's kind of how we're going to do that. But then, we have to cut out around the post, and that's the only thing that's going to be time consuming as far as, with this project. So, slow and steady, but we're going to get her done. And so we'll see what kind of progress we can make today, and whatever we don't get done today, we'll see what tomorrow looks like. But real happy with everything. Getting this, it's just seeing it come together, folks. I can't even begin to tell you. Sandy sent me an email. And she's like, next what we got to think about is maybe getting some kind of a kitchen sink in here with drainage and putting, pipes through the floor. And I'm going, wow, I'm not trying to think that far ahead. She's thinking windows on this end, which is smart. It is. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. But that's okay. It's exciting to see it happening and coming together and, getting things squared away. It has been, a project that we had envisioned that we started last year, and to see it really coming together now and to actually see it again, over the weekend, we were able to sit underneath here and be out of the sunshine. and that was cool. And so like during the hot part of the day, everybody was underneath here in the shade. And you know, now once we get the plywood down on this floor, we're going to be able to sit in here. You know, we'll have to make some temporary steps for right now to get up in here, but that's okay too. But it's really exciting. I'm really excited with everything. It's coming together very well. You know, by the time everybody comes next month, like I said again, the floor will be in. You know, and then we will make our plans of what we're going to focus on next. Like I said, there's a lot of things that little jobs that I need to get squared away. Like I said, just cleaning up this area here is going to be a good thing, and getting that done and getting a lot of that stuff out of the way up on here, and so that in that way I can clean that up and keep it squared away without having the canopy there now is going to be awesome. So just, you know, it's just stuff gets in the way more than anything else. But really pleased how everything is coming together, and it's been a team effort, and that's the biggest thing I would tell anybody. You know, if you put the right people together and you come together with stuff, and you know, there's, you know, the best part is there's no time clock. We're not like punching a time clock. We're just taking care of things, getting things squared away, slowly working on it, and you know, getting it. We have we're going to be putting like a glue down before we put the plywood down, so you're not going to have that squeakiness when you're walking on it as well. So like I said, just overall super exciting. It's coming together great. Really happy. I know that the crew over the weekend, they wanted to get like to this point, you know, and I'm just real happy that we're able to, you know, work on this and get this to this point. There's other things, like I said, I know Dave wants to get walls up on that back here, and so that's something else we're going to be working on. And like I said, slow and steady wins that race, but we'll be working on things again this morning. Like I said, sun's coming up over here in the east. You can see that. Looks like it's going to be a halfway decent day again. So just real happy overall, to be honest with you. Progress is coming along great. Again, a lot of work, but team effort, you know, makes it come together. And so anyway, real happy overall. I'm telling you, when we get done with what we're doing here, number one, it's going to look like an awesome park. But it'll be a very functional park. So there's kind of the distance. Look how that's looking. But 12 by 24, a lot of room. We'll be able to, you know, facilitate the things that we want to do in there. And but we're gonna have it. It's gonna be pretty cool overall as we continue on. So steady. You know, that's the key. And like I said, moving forward, you know, we'll get this done, and then I can focus on some other stuff. I really got to get on the grass. Like I said, I just did a little bit yesterday. Like ran out of time. It's always amount of time that you have. I got the second coat. That's where I had the bee. The third frame of the beehive was over here. I got the second coat on that, so I put that away. Probably tomorrow I will add that. I want to wash the screen first before I do that as well. But so I started just cutting here. I got, like I said, I got to get the weed whacker out. Guys, there's so much that's got to get moved. You know, the cover on that's got to get done. Got to get the gravel in there so we can take the bike. I can take the four-wheeler here and the four-wheeler here, get them under cover. I'd like to get the lawnmower in there as well. So, you know, it's just, there's always something else that needs to be done. But I want to get things looking better and more squared away here, and that's what we're going to do. You know, like I said, it's a work in progress, but it may look disorganized and cluttered out here right now. But once we got the floor in there, and then get this stuff in and get it organized, it's going to be a lot better. So anyway, so that's where we're at today, folks. Just continuing to make progress. I will do another video, probably that'll go up tomorrow, show you how far we got today, how things came out, how it looks, and we're going to go from there. All right. I hope you all have a great day. Be safe. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Just set realistic goals, folks, and then set about to making them happen. Nothing ever goes as fast as we want to. Remember that. But if you work at it consistently, it will come together. And that's another great example of that. Really excited about it. A lot more work to do after we got the floor in. I mean, that's just, that's just the next step. So, but, watching it come together and, getting to this point is fantastic. All right. I hope you all have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.